The various quadrants in the revival diamond are all interrelated, and many activities are undertaken concurrently. There are many different starting points for language revival. Both in Hawaii and in Belfast in Northern Ireland, enthusiastic young adults had learnt their languages in language classes at university and through the Gaelic League. They decided to establish language immersion programs for their own and other children. In both cases, this was the beginning of long-lasting and very successful language revival movements. In other cases, linguists might have undertaken detailed compilation and analysis of historical source material independently of the language community. This was the case for Boandik, from the Mount Gambier area in the southeast corner of South Australia, where documentary linguist Professor Barry Blake published a grammar based on reconstructions from historical sources in 2003. Yet revival efforts in concert with the Boandik community in Mount Gambier did not commence until 2011. It's an inspiring example of the possibility of a documentary linguist to get involved with revivalistics. In many other cases, however, linguistic workers followed language revival activities undertaken directly with the community. The education quadrant is very often the starting point, especially in the case of language revitalisation, where a language revival program may begin with a master-apprentice relationship, a language camp, or a language class. The public sphere may also be the starting point for language revival efforts, especially in language rejuvenation, where communities of speakers strive for language rights and equal recognition, such as Quebecois French in Canada or Catalan in Spain. Language revival is potentially far-reaching. On the one hand, it's intensely personal from the point of view of owners, custodians, speakers, where it may become all-consuming, reaching into all aspects of their lives and the lives of members of their families and communities. But language revival also has the potential to reach into every aspect of public life as well, serving to help raise the status of the marginalised community of owners, custodians, speakers. Language revival is a good investment, even from a cold, hard economic rationalist perspective. If it does raise self-esteem and give recognition to previously marginalised and disenfranchised peoples, then people are more likely to engage with society, education and employment. The result can be positive health and well-being outcomes, reduced incarceration rates and reduced substance abuse, etc. Social dysfunction plays a large burden on society. There is indeed a growing body of anecdotal data that language revival does turn lives around. In Australia, turning just one life around, keeping one person out of jail or preventing a severe mental illness reduces the burden on the public purse to the tune of $100,000 or more per year, apart from the positive effects on the many lives of people connected to that individual. $100,000 per year goes a long way in supporting language revival activity. It's money well spent. But these revival languages also contribute to and expand the rich tapestry of human life and culture, and serve to enrich the lives of us all through the specialised knowledge they encode and the ways of interacting that they've built up over many thousands of years. And we have a lot to learn from each other.